It took me over 40 years to realize what I'm going to share in this video. So it's my hope that by watching this video, you are going to save years and years, maybe even decades of your life. And you are actually going to learn something very valuable that will help you change your life, change who you are, change who you think you are, and actually be able to go after your goals to achieve your dream life with more ease. I'm going to be sharing 10 simple but profound life truths that will radically change your life if you accept them and embody them and start living from them. Hi, I'm Kirsty Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I help women awaken their true self and activate their hidden potential so they can boldly claim the life that they were destined to be living. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you and I thank you for watching. So what are these 10 simple but profound truths that will change your life? Number one was when I realized I wasn't who I thought I was. It was mind-blowing to me when I realized that my identity, my self-image, who I thought I was, Kirsty, was actually just a program. It was nothing more than a program of beliefs, some limiting, some empowering, but a program nevertheless of beliefs I had about myself, my stories, my memories, my past, all of these things creating an illusion of who I thought I was, which in turn created a box around me, which kept me in kind of a prison wall of limitation of thinking I can only ever be this way because I've only ever been this so far, right? It really, really limited me. And when I understood self-image, when I understood the power of identity and the fact that our subconscious mind is reprogrammable, and so any character that I want to play in my life, any self-image that I want to actually embody and reprogram in, I can. It's simply a case of reprogramming it. So I was never who I thought I was. And actually, I was so much more. I was an infinite soul having a human experience. And we can get to program the human identity as we wish so that we can achieve, be, and do anything we desire. But ultimately, at the core of it, we have a soul. Our soul is our guidance. It's our truth. It is the most powerful part of who we are. And so when we can drop from our minds and the limitations and the perceptions of who we think we are and into our soul, then we can be expanded and activated in a way that just attracts miracles into our life and takes us down on this adventurous journey of life through the twists, through the turns, and we have something to lead us on the way. The first mind-blowing thing for me was just discovering who I really am. Number two, life is already rigged in our favour. I didn't know this. I thought life was happening to me. I thought life was hard. I thought I could never have the things that I wanted to have. I thought I wasn't that kind of person. Then I learned that I could reprogram what I thought about myself, but understanding that life is rigged in our favour through the fact that we can reprogram our subconscious mind to help us achieve anything that we desire. We are in control of that. We have the power to give directions to our subconscious mind and allow it to take us anywhere that we want. But not only that, law of attraction, like the law of gravity, means that we can attract back to us anything that we're in energetic resonance with, anything that we're in vibration with. We control our vibration by controlling our mind, by controlling our emotions, by regulating our emotions. So we have complete control over the energy we are sending out and the energy through synchronicities, people, circumstances that we are bringing back to us, because life is rigged in our favour, and we're basically designed, the whole of this life experience is designed so that we decide what it is we want, we put it in our subconscious mind, and then life brings it back to us. How amazing is that? Which means you don't need to fight, you don't need to strive, you don't need to struggle, you just need to program. I did a much more detailed video on this the other day, so I'll drop a link in the description so that you can go and watch that after if you want to know more about that. Number three, no amount of hustle and hard work, especially when you're in business trying to achieve a business goal, will go further than an energetic shift in frequency in who you think you are, in self-image and identity. So the work really, when we call it hard work, I mean, I don't like to call self-improvement hard work because your beliefs become a self-fulfilling prophecy. But the real work, the deep work to do here, is not necessarily about taking all that action and endless action. The work, the effort comes from thinking in a new way, from feeling in a new way, from deciding in a new way, from being out of your comfort zone and moving towards your goals, from living in the unknown, in the field of potentiality, in the field of possibility. Inviting magic and miracles in can only happen when you're in the unknown, which is uncomfortable for us. So the real hard work, if you even want to call it that, is the inner work that needs to be done. And then once we do that, everything around us starts to shift and respond to us on a different frequency. Number 4, and this is so important, this one, your circumstances don't define you. I got so wrapped up so many times identifying with results, identifying with outcomes, identifying with the people I was attracting into my life, with the situations I was attracting into my life, identifying with failures, identifying with finances, identifying with mistakes. All of these things. We need to stop that. Please, from today on, stop identifying with your circumstances. They don't define you. Your circumstances is your reality, which is a reflection on what you have going on inside. So we don't want to identify with it. We want to decide who we are. Remember, number 1, you get to choose who you are, and you get to program a new you into your subconscious mind if that is what you desire to do. So instead of allowing the outside world to tell you what you think, who you think you are, you choose who you are and then let the outside world change. Your circumstances don't define you. Don't ever let them define you again. You are infinite. You are capable and you are powerful, and you can do, be, and have anything that you desire. If you buy into that, if you choose to see life through that lens instead, your circumstances never have to define you again. And that is my wish for you. Number 5, energy is everything. Literally everything in this planet, in this universe, is made up of energy. So our energy matters. Every single thought you have has an energetic frequency. Every emotion you hold, either for the moment or deeply suppressed in your body, has an energetic frequency. Every memory you hold on to has an energy frequency. Every belief, every action you take, it all has energy associated with it. We want to be sending out energy through our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions, our conversations, the language we use, that is aligned to the dream life that we want, to the outcome that we want, to the person that we desire to become. Right? Your energy is attracting on your behalf. And the sooner you learn to clear your energy, to raise your frequency, to raise your vibration, you will be operating on a new level. I've literally just had a coaching call with my women in my coaching community, Unleashed. And when I was talking to each of them and going through the things, the challenges they were working on and the problems they were having, and I was coaching them through it. And you could see when they got a breakthrough, because they got a complete shift in energy. And the minute they got that shift in energy, it's like a light bulb went off. They felt different instantly. And then all of a sudden they started getting ideas. They started getting inspiration. They started realizing that they were more than capable of doing what it was that they wanted to do, that they'd been telling themselves that they can't. You shift in energy, you change how you think, feel, and act. You put yourself in a different state of consciousness, in a different frequency, so that you can attract different things into your life. And it starts with the thoughts and the ideas. So change your energy and you will change your life. Number 6, your emotions matter. Stop dismissing them. Stop feeling shame around them. Stop feeling that you can't express yourself. When I first learned about law of attraction, I kept thinking I can't ever feel negatively again. I tried to bury it. I tried to suppress it. I tried to plaster over it with fake positivity. That doesn't work. That comes back and kicks you in the butt. Your emotions matter. If you have deeply suppressed emotions, you need to feel them, to heal them, to release them. If there is something that is making you feel a certain way, it is completely okay to feel it. It is your right to acknowledge your feelings. They're trying to tell you something. They're like a signal. They're giving you information. They're giving you guidance as to what is happening. Usually it's because you're thinking something that isn't aligned to the truth of who you are and the truth of what you want. But it can also be something else. So allow your emotions to exist. Allow them to come up to the surface. Ask them what they're trying to tell you. They are powerful. You can transmute them, of course, but they are also coming up for a reason. So the more you can get to the bottom of that and understand what they are here for, the sooner you can move through them. You can't expect to be happy 24/7. And although when you raise your frequency and you raise your vibration and you're living on a different plane energetically, you're still going to have the ups and downs. It's part of the human experience and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. So if you want to cry, cry. See it as a beautiful expression of how you feel. Just don't let yourself get stuck in the story of what it means. That's the part that you need to be careful of. Don't sit in the intensity of your emotions while telling yourself you can't have what you want, you're not good enough or anything like that, because all you're doing is creating a deep energetic charge and really programming that into your subconscious mind. So feel your feelings, but remove your mind from what it is that you want and don't allow yourself to sit in the stories of limitation. Your emotions are just energy and they need to be released and let go of. Number 7, you have an internal guidance system. When I started using my emotions and my soul self as my guidance system, life started getting easier. It allowed me to drop the pressure, knowing that I had a higher self, an inner being, as Abraham Hicks would call it, and also knowing that my emotions were my trigger to let me know where I was, what I was thinking, if there was something I needed to let go of in that moment. And then tapping into my soul self, really feeling into my intuition, into my body, allowing my body to guide me instead of just being in my mind the whole time, thinking in circles all the time. Just instead dropping down, what is my soul truth? What is my soul wisdom? What is it telling me? Your soul has a much broader perspective than you do. It's almost like you are walking around a maze and everywhere you look, there are just trees all the way around you and you can't find your way out. Your soul is so much bigger, so much more expansive. It knows what you want. It knows what you're here to create. It knows what you're capable of. It knows your resistance. It can see above the maze and it can guide you, but it won't guide in logical steps or sequences, and it won't talk to you like your inner critic sits there nattering away. Instead, it will lead you through prompts, through nudges, through intuition, through feelings, through knowings. And it's those subtle differences that we want to look out for. And actually, most of the time, you just know. You don't know why. There's no logical reason. You just know. That's your soul guiding you. Use that more and your mind less. Number 8, guilt, shame, and blame is absolutely pointless. It's not going to help anyone. It is not productive. It doesn't do anything. And actually, what ends up happening if you allow yourself to continue to sit in the feelings of guilt and shame and blame about anything that's happened, maybe in the past, maybe more recently, about mistakes that have made, about money, relationships, whatever it is, it's time to let it go. Not only is it hurting you, it is also hurting your family. It's also hurting your purpose. And it is literally blocking you from all the good that you deserve, all the good you've asked for, all the good that is making its way to you right now. When we think about Abraham Hicks' emotional scale and we see love, appreciation at the top, and then we go all the way down, shame, I think, is possibly the lowest one. I think it's even lower than depression, shame and guilt. It doesn't serve anyone. Forgive yourself. I have some amazing Ho'oponopono videos that I will link up in the description. If you are feeling these emotions, it's time to forgive yourself. It's time to let go and it's time to heal. The past is the past. Right now, you get to create. You get to choose a different story. You get to choose a new outcome and you deserve it, right? If you've done things you're not proud of, it was in the past. You're a different person now. You're not going to do it again. Forgive yourself and let go. Forgive others and let go. Stop holding on to the shame. If it's something that happened to you as a child or more recently, let go of the shame. Fill yourself up with love. Remember the frequency, shame and guilt, love right at the top. Raise your vibration to love. Raise the feelings that you allow yourself to feel, that you give to yourself to love, and see what miracles come into your life. You don't need to sit in shame and guilt and blame anymore. It's just a program, just like our thoughts. It's simply a habitual way of feeling. You're used to it. That's all. It's familiar to the brain. The brain thinks it's safe. Let go. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve anyone else, and it doesn't serve the world. Number 9, that brings me nicely onto no other time matters except for right now. There is only now. There's only ever the present moment. So all the time I was striving, all the time I was trying to get somewhere, all the time I was chasing, I was leaving myself in the moment. I was losing that precious time. I was chasing, I wasn't living. We only ever have now. And the same applies if things haven't worked up until now, if you haven't got to where you want to be right now. It doesn't matter, because now is a new day. Now is a new moment. And in every single moment, you can create change through adapting your energy, through activating a different frequency. Remember, when you shift your energy like my clients did, you immediately open your mind up to new possibility, new prospects, new ideas. You attract different things in. You actually see different things when they're right in front of you. Whereas when you're in a closed mindset, a lower vibration, you don't see the things right in front of you. There's only ever now. Stop ruminating on the past. The past is gone. It served its purpose. It's gone. Stop trying to chase the future. The future will be brought in by you focusing on the now. Give the now everything you've got. Whether you're working towards your goals, whether you're having a conversation with someone that you love, Whether you're doing something you enjoy, you're having fun, give it everything, because now is all you've got. And the more you practice and lean into that, even if you're in the worst situation in your life, or you're really, really struggling, or you're frustrated because you're not where you want to be, the more you can tap into being happy now and living your life now, the happier you will be when you change your life. And actually, it will be the catalyst for changing your life. Otherwise, you're going to get to where you want to be, and there will still be a feeling of lack. There will still be a feeling of something missing, something not quite there. And it's because you haven't learned to live in the moment, and you haven't learned to be happy right now. It's powerful and it's life-changing. And finally, number 10 is you can change your life right now. You can change anything in your life. Nothing is solid. When I learned about quantum physics, I started to really understand that everything exists as a possibility. Everything is already in existence. Everything exists. I can literally just expect and anticipate something into being through my observation. It was whatever I was perceiving, however I was perceiving life, it was being reflected back at me in that exact way. And also with quantum physics, the many worlds theory is there's multiple timelines, multiple dimensions, multiple realities. You get to hop, you get to close time, you get to collapse time and make that jump and bring in a new reality. And you do that through becoming the version of you that already exists in that moment. And you can access that version right now. This is called quantum jumping. I'll again link that up as another resource in the description if that's something you want to learn more about. It's about accessing that future version of us that's already living the life that we want. It's about downloading the energetic frequency, the consciousness, the ideas, the thinking, the beliefs, the patterns into our here and now body. So that when we become that new energy, that new frequency, we attract a completely different life. We've switched timelines. We're going in a completely different direction. You have what you need already inside of you. You don't need anything else. You are it. A change in consciousness will change your life. And so you can change anything, any situation, any outcome in your life. It's simply a mirror of what is going on inside anyway. You can heal anything. You can let go of anything. You can change anything. It's all in your power. So I hope those 10 simple but profound truths have triggered something in you, have activated something in you, have made you feel resonance and remember the truth of who you are and how powerful and how capable you are. Now, if you are someone that really enjoyed everything that I shared and you would love to come and learn more and expand more and become the woman you were destined to be, I have a women-only coaching community that recently opened on School, and I would love to invite you into it. You get weekly coaching, monthly energy healing, and all the programs and tools you need to completely reprogram your mind to become your next best self, to change your self-image, to grow into the person that you were destined to be. All you need to do is come and follow the step-by-steps and join in every week with our group coaching. And the best part is the investment is just the price of a couple of lattes a week. So you will be getting phenomenal transformation and growth and change for such a small investment. But don't let that take away its power and impact. I've done it this way for a reason, and actually the price is going to be double in 2025. So if that sounds like something that you want, check out the link to Unleashed, go and see if that's for you. And if it is, just join straight away and we will be welcoming you with open arms. And in the meantime, if any of the things that I've mentioned you want to learn more about, check the resources and the links in the description and go and watch those videos. I hope you've liked this video. Thank you for watching. I hope this has saved you years of your life, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.